everyone, and welcome back to the Decor YouTube channel. I'm Emma, your host and creative partner in all things cozy and beautiful. Here at Decor, we dive deep into the art of interior decorating, where each corner of your home tells a story, and every design choice brings you closer to the comfort and personality you crave. Imagine waking up to soft morning light streaming through sheer white curtains, brushing across antique green cabinets and vintage crockery arranged thoughtfully on open wooden shelves. There's something inherently soulful about combining vintage finds with nature's greens. Picture a distressed white farmhouse table paired with soft sage green chairs, mismatched just enough to feel authentic. As we move through the imagined rooms of this cozy farmhouse haven, consider the power of layering. In a rustic green and white palette, texture is everything. Think whitewashed wood, cracked ceramic planters, cotton throw blankets, and soft lace doilies. Now layer that with soft greenery, maybe a trailing pothose on a shelf, or a fiddle leaf fig nestled in a woven basket in the corner. The key is in the interplay of softness and strength, of life and stillness. This layering tells a story that doesn't shout. It whispers comfort and nostalgia, evoking grandma's house on a rainy afternoon, or that little countryside bed and breakfast you never wanted to leave. Another beautiful element in this narrative style is the blend of old and new. Maybe you find a vintage green hutch at a flea market. Its hinges slightly rusty, but it holds your grandmother's china and freshly snipped wildflowers. Next to it sits a clean, modern white slip-covered chair, with a crocheted pillow passed down through generations. The juxtaposition isn't jarring, it's tender. You're honoring the past while living fully in the now. Add a few rustic wooden picture frames, perhaps with black and white photos of family or botanical sketches, and suddenly the room isn't just a room, it's your sanctuary. kitchen, you might embrace the rustic green and white theme through painted cabinets and open shelving. Imagine pale green cabinets paired with white subway tile backsplashes and aged brass fixtures. Potted rosemary or mint in clay pots add scent and visual delight. Use vintage tin containers for flour and sugar, a distressed bread box, and antique measuring spoons hanging from hooks. Each piece contributes to the story. This isn't about perfection. It's about emotion, authenticity, and creating a home that gives you a gentle hug every time you walk in. Let's not forget the entryway, a perfect place to set the tone for your rustic haven. A vintage white bench with worn edges, a green patina coat rack, and a small wooden table with a potted fern speak volumes before anyone even enters the main rooms. Maybe an old enamel pitcher holds dried lavender, and a faded runner rug adds softness underfoot. These moments of styling aren't just decorative. They're transitions, invitations into a slower, more grounded life. Rustic decor allows you to let go of trends and embrace what feels good, what feels honest. In the bedroom, this narrative style continues with dreamy, restful touches. White linen sheets, a soft green knitted throw, and vintage bedside tables with delicate plants or dried flowers create a space for peace. Maybe your bed is a white wrought iron frame, and your lamp is an old lantern converted with care. These elements work together like characters in a gentle novel. You can even add a simple wooden ladder for draping blankets or hanging eucalyptus sprigs. And don't forget scent. A lavender candle or sandalwood diffuser can layer in another sensory experience that speaks to the rustic soul. Now that we've walked through this visual and emotional journey, It's clear that rustic green and white vintage decor isn't just about aesthetic. It's about storytelling. It's about the intersection of nature, memory, and intention. Through potted plants, you breathe life into time-worn textures. Through vintage finds, you celebrate heritage. And through cozy farmhouse touches, you create a refuge from a busy world. This style isn't fast or flashy. It's slow, deliberate, and endlessly calming. It invites you to dwell, to notice, to appreciate. So as we conclude this gentle journey, I invite you to look at your own spaces with new eyes. What can you bring in that feels both grounded and graceful? What vintage item can you rescue and give a home? What corner is waiting for a soft white blanket or a lush green plant to give it purpose? Rustic green and white vintage decor is more than a trend, it's a lifestyle.